show like the enforcers on your natural. Like right here, if you see me creeping this, sometimes the wizard will like LS the guy that you're attacking with your militia, and like all your militia will die a lot faster, which kind of sucks. But I mean, if you're not expanding at the corners and the warden comes, I think creeping your natural for your first expansion is a very good idea versus warden. And you know, creeping his corner expansion like I did in this game is very good versus warden. So, and when you're harassing, try and use sappers as well as you can. Ugh. So it's pretty much just a time game. I mean, I'm gonna wait until I have my third hero out, and you know, don't bank on 50 gold too early, especially when you're doing this third expansion strat. If you see, I built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towers with my peasants, and then I started my expansion, and I got 2 Army towers on my Archmage. And then my third expansion is pretty much up right now. I just have to wait maybe like 20 more seconds. And here comes the one to harass. This is one I build. I just went to low upkeep. This is when you build 2 griffins, because once he sees this expansion, he's gonna try and stop it as much as he can. Like if he sees his army right now, he's moving his army to go cancel this expansion, because he knows if I get this expansion up, like it's not really good for him at all. So that's why I build 2 griffins, and they come out just in time to save this expansion. You see, I put the ward on my bridge, on the right bridge, and I put a ward on the left bridge to see when he's gonna come to me. And I see that he's coming, so you know, I probably could have went to his expansion and killed it, but I really want to get this expansion up so I can have an even bigger advantage. Here come my 2 griffins. If I didn't have these 2 griffins right here, I would be forced to either TP or hide behind those towers, which isn't bad. But I mean, I'd rather fight and kill some bears and get experience on my heroes, because this map gets crept pretty fast by the Nano player, and you creep on your side of the map pretty fast. So most of the time on TS, like you'll have like a level 1 Mountain King, level 1 Paladin, and then you'll have like level 5 Archmage. Sometimes that's just how the game goes, because when you expand, you don't have your secondary and third heroes leveled as high as you want. So if you have 2 griffins and he has 1 Dryad, I mean, force the fight. I don't even care if you have towers and you're next to your base. Try and force the fight and level up your heroes. It's the smart thing to do, in my opinion. And I don't get that bear, I don't think. My stupid paladin. I should have put the boots on my my Mountain King. I don't know why he's on the paladin. I guess paladin's a slow bitch. Fucking Uther. Ballador the Bright. I'd like to give a shout out to Number Cruncher. He asked me to help him earlier, and he's a pretty cool guy. Watches my audios, and he's pretty cool. Don't mess with the Number Cruncher. I'd like to give a shout out to Card Hugh also. He's a pretty decent human player. He's a WCR member. His name's Card Hugh. And he's Asian. Everyone should message Card Hugh and laugh because he's Asian. And Asians aren't supposed to play. I don't even know what nationality he is. Let's just say if he's Chinese, that's good, he's playing human. But if he's Korean, he's considered a failure to his country. Alright, so this is when you start messing Morts. As you see, I already have like, let me see. 1 Mort. Why do I only have 1 Mort? Oh yeah, because I'm getting the upgrade. When you build your first Mort, second Mort, that's when you actually, like, when you're on 50 food, you should be researching. If you rewatch this replay, right when I get 50 food and my tier 3 is done, you want to get like an armor upgrade for your griffins, a weapon upgrade for your mortars. You want to get the animal war training. You want to get as much upgrades as you possibly can when you're at 50 food, because if you upgrade them later on when you're above 50 food, it's not as effective. You know, you want to get your upgrades before you have your units, and why not get your upgrades before you go over 50 food? Stop banking. So it's pretty much in the fights. If you see, I have 2 heal scrolls. The first flame he throws, or maybe even the first fan he throws, I'll pop 1 heal scroll. The next flame that he throws, you you can maybe wait it out unless you know you're gonna lose like all your units. If you know you're gonna lose all your units, you gotta pop the second skill scroll, or else, like I said, you lose all your units. But this is the advantage of having 4 mortars. Right now, I'm not gonna actually force a fight. I'm just gonna go in his base, kill some moonwells, pick off as much buildings as I can, and just TP out, just because I can. There's not a huge point in fighting this right off the bat. So I killed 4 moonwells. Let's look at his food right here. 63 food out of 30. That sucks for him, like terribly. See, he has expansion right now, but it's not doing anything for him because he can't build anything. You better rebuild those moonwells, boy. Alright, just so you know, people, I know there are gonna be flames about this audio saying you versed a bad Night Elf. This Night Elf leagues, or used to league. So this is a Night Elf that is above average on BNet. I think a lot of people flame my audios because, you know, when I verse people, when they get dominated, it just looks like they're terrible. But and then like I've seen cases where I've seen in member replays, the kids that I've beaten, and like some of my member audios, like they get raped by. And I think it's funny, very ironic. This is when I want to force the final fight. I'm gonna bolt those hippos. You see, I did. Just kill those hippos. Shift click them with your griffins. He pops the fan. I heal scroll. Kill the griffin. You want to get staff too. It's a nice staff right there from on that griffin. You want to use your mods to have your mods on a different hotkey, so you can focus heroes with all your. You can focus his heroes with all your heroes and your griffins, and kill the bears on one hotkey. And then, well, for me, I have all my attacking units and my griffins on 4, and then my morts on 5, so I can just shift click his heroes. Because his army is pretty much nothing compared to mine right now. Because I delayed this expansion good enough. I killed a lot of killed this moonwell so he can mass produce. I just went to his base and fought. And the clap, boom, dead. Yeah, that's lame, dude. Like a warden level 3 knives isn't lame. So let's get the second game loaded. Pause at the 50.